So, there's a new game jam going on, and I joined it even though I had no time to make a game, and ended up with the freaking 2 days. For those normies who don't know what a game jam is, it's basically a contest. They will give the developers a topic and give us some days to finish the game, and we have to be stuck in our room with our fingers stuck to the keyboards and make the game before the deadline. Well, the game jam gave the developers about 1 week to finish the game, and because of my stupid exams, I only got about 2 days to finish the game. And now I've got to think of a name of this game. Let me just name it, Brackeys GameJam. Yeah, that's it. What did you expect? So first, I started off by making a squire. But the squire guy doesn't move, so I did some magic. Boom! Now the squire guy moves. Let me explain the game. The basic idea is the player is stuck in his dream and we have to help him escape. I thought of adding some cutscenes and stuff, but I didn't have time. I asked my friend, who is also the artist of the game, for the player model and gave him some random thing I drew, and I ended up with this fat dude. Yeah, don't blame me for this. So now I added the player to the game and made some animation. So after finishing the player animations, I wanted to add some obstacles, and I ended up with this spike. Yeah, a spike. Very creative, I know. The work of a spike is really simple. They detect collisions from the player, spawn a blood spatter effect, and change the position of the player to his previous checkpoint. I used some more of my brain cells to make another obstacle idea, and it was a saw blade spinny thing. I don't know what to name it. How this saw thing works is also relatively simple. It does the same thing as spikes, but the difference is that it has a different sprite and a rotating animation. I was bored with these inanimate objects and wanted to make moving things with life, and ended up with these two things. Let's start off with the spike monster thing. This is a simple patrolling monster that almost every platformer has. It oscillates between two different points on the x-axis, and of course damages the player when it detects a collision. Remember when I said I wanted to add moving things with life? Well, my friend completely ignored the life thing and came up with this thing. So here's a ghost. The game also has a level 2 for which I have not recorded the development, so unfortunately I cannot explain level 2. Game jam games are often known for ending a bit abruptly, since the developers do not have time to create a nice ending. The same thing happened to us, and we made an ending in 10 to 20 minutes. As you could predict, the ending of the game is not so good. Within 2 hours, we published our game to itch.io, and we started styling the pages and writing descriptions. We had 2 hours left, the time was ticking, and finally we submitted the game 1 hour and 1 minute before the game jam ended. Here's the gameplay.